Thank you.
I'm not sure this is the last of it.
All right, you guys have a great day. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Absolutely. Stay warm.
Yeah, you too. Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anthony. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I myself need to go pick up some auction winnings here in a few minutes. Recently, I've been dealing with this local estate/auction company, and I really like dealing with them. I think their prices are fair. I like the way they do things. I won about 8 or 9 lots this time, I think. Spent around $90, $87, something like that. Made a few gambles, but I'm pretty excited about the stuff I won this time. So we're gonna go pick all that stuff up and look through it together. Before we hit the road, I do need to pull a handful of froggyflips.com orders because I like to do those on video. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of real quick, and then we will head on out to pick up our winnings. All right, so we got Jay, better known as KJ, bought the Joe Camel lighters. Got these at a garage sale like 3 years ago, and just kind of forgot about them. And now they belong to Jay. And Jay left a nice little note that says, love ya. So love you too, Jay. Thank you so much, buddy. Hope you enjoy them. Next up, we got Tina, who bought the old PBR hat. So Tina, this is on its way to you, and I really hope you enjoy it. Or your son enjoys it. I think it was for your son, so thank you so much, Tina. Next, we got this Jack Daniels reproduction metal sign going out to Jane. I think this is a really cool sign. It is a repro. I think it would look really cool hanging up. But thank you so much, Jane. This will be on its way to you right now, and I really hope you enjoy it. And then we got Donnie, who ordered 2 things. This old Mickey Mouse Fat Boy watch. I listed this as a restoration piece because it needs a little work, but if you put in the time and the effort and you have the know-how, this could actually be a pretty valuable watch. So we got that going out. And this old Fire King Sea Beer coffee mug here. This thing's really cool too. This is from my recent Kevin pick. Like I said, this is going out to Donnie, who says, thanks for the items and the content you provide. I am a reseller also, and my eBay store is Cha-Ching Treasures. So I kind of get a free plug when I hear your song. Have a great day and keep on flipping, Froggy. Thank you so much, Donnie. If you want to check out Donnie's eBay store, it's Cha-Ching Treasures. So if you have something you're looking for, go show the fella some love. Thanks so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. And lastly, we have this adorable little Buddy L car going out. It was bought by Amy, and Amy left a nice little note that says, thank you, Anthony. We love your channel. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate that, and I really hope you enjoy it. All right, it is time to go see what we won. Hey. Morning, how are you?
Good, it's Anthony, right?
Anthony, you got it.
Yeah, 653. Come on in.
Okay.
Come in. This watch sits here. We're trying to prevent the ice.
Okay.
They're going to bring them to the table here.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
We posted a new one last night if you haven't seen it.
I saw that. That's a good one.
It is a good one. I'm excited. And then we start houses the week after. So we have we're booked all the way through the middle of March already. Every week we have one. So
cool.
We should see some fun stuff.
Yeah, that'll get me till spring.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Up under your name.
Yep, that definitely is.
53. 95.
Oh, okay, cool.
So did you buy it because it says badass Taz?
Bought it because it was a Stetson, and
there are.
Yeah, and I like the rattlesnake band on the other one too. Yeah, those cards are gonna go high, I think. It's gonna...
We have people messaging us asking us to
just to sell them? Oh, okay.
To ship them because they're so...
Cards are crazy right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Even 90s cards?
Like all these new cards are like escalating the value of all the old cards because people are getting things like graded and stuff, and it's just,
That's good to know.
Yeah, I don't understand it all, but it's, yeah, it's...
Because the rule of thumb for us has always been, if it's like 80s and newer, they're so mass produced that unless you've got that rookie card of that special player, they really...
Yeah, you're going to be surprised.
That's good to hear. I like to hear this. Well, that helps us too when we're doing consultations.
Right.
To know what to bring in for you guys to be able to buy.
Exactly.
Any kind of feedback is definitely always welcome.
Thank you.
I'm not sure this is the last of it.
All right, you guys have a great day. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Stay warm.
Yeah, you too. All right, so we're back in the garage, and I am very excited about the stuff I picked up. Like I said, all in about $87. A lot of good stuff here. So let me quickly go through some of the stuff I won. There were a few lots that Sarah and I looked at that we just bid on because they were super cheap, so we just kind of took a chance that there might be something decent in there. And this is kind of what we picked out of the stuff. Got this old creepy clown here. Got this Ohio State desktop message fan. Pulled out a few like coffee cups and stuff out of there that just looked interesting, like this Minnesota one just has a really cool feel and look to it. There's a Martha's Vineyard coffee cup, some old Japanese duck, a set of 2. I thought this umbrella dish thing was kind of neat, as well as this old hourglass here, a weird blue lady holding a baby doll or something, and then some of this stuff here. These are called kitty cucumbers, and they're from I think 1983 to 1985. They're like little cards that would go on gifts or something. There's a few out of the package here, but then these are new in the package. There's some bigger ones that are new in the package. There's like a little storybook about kitty cucumber and this birthday party stunt board thing, which is still new in the package. I thought those would make a nice little lot right there. Most of this stuff I'll probably put on froggyflips.com for a while just to see how it does. I actually figured out how to make a coupon code for that too. So I think what I'm going to do is do like the coupon code Froggy. So if someone uses the coupon code Froggy and buys at least 2 things, like they'll save 20% off their entire order or something like that. So I think that's what I'll do with most of this stuff I got from the auction. Just kind of let it sit there for a couple weeks and see how it does. But moving on, these were a separate lot. They're old inflatables. They're new old stock. They're still in the packages. This is like a Bud Light football player guy. Not sure exactly how big it gets, but I thought that was pretty cool. And this is like a race car. It's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the Oreo logo and stuff on it right there. Both still new in the package. Just thought those were really neat, and I'm sure someone would be interested in something like that. Okay, now we're moving on to what I think is the good stuff. There was this old typewriter, and there was no pictures of it open, so it was a complete gamble. Kind of worked out in my favor because I think it went for like $11, but it turned out to be a Royal Aristocrat, which is actually a pretty desirable typewriter. Looks to be in pretty good condition, just needs cleaned up a little bit. This and maybe that clown over there are probably the only things that'll go to the antique booth. Typewriters sell so quickly in the booth that I'm really glad I picked this up. These are pretty awesome. These actually made up the bulk of the buy cost, but it's basically 2 Stetson hats and a Harry Levinson hat. This is the Harry Levinson. Nothing real special on that one. It's in pretty good shape still. These 2 are actual Stetson hats. This one is a Gun Club. It's a model Aussie. Super good condition. Like there's no wear or anything on the inside. It's got this cool rattlesnake band around it. There's the rattler right there. I mean, it's got a few little condition issues, but I mean, this is a very nice hat, and I'm super excited about it. Same with this one here. Looked like it belonged to a biker or something. It's got kind of a bad word on the front, but then it has this Taz button on it. I'll take those off when I sell it, obviously. But this is a model Stampede, and they're all size 7 1/8. It's a 4X Beaver. See the Stetson XXXX. There's the tag still in it. Very good condition, other than that button that's going through it right there, but hopefully you won't be able to notice that much. Very excited about these hats. I did pay up a little bit on them, but I think they're worth it because they're just really cool. And then this is what I think was the absolute coolest buy. This is where the gamble paid off, in my opinion, because I could not see what was in this box. There were 2 hats I could see, one from Marsh Grocery Store and one from Cummins. So it was a complete gamble, but I think it's really neat. There's a lot of Taz hats, and there's a couple in here that have like a lot of pins and buttons on them. All Taz stuff. But then even the hat itself is pretty cool. Probably what I'll do is take all the pins and buttons off and list those separately. And we'll see what kind of condition the hats are in after that. A lot of cool trucker caps, builder's concrete. This hat's really neat right here, TNT Hydraulics. It's got the old patch on it. It's a denim hat and it's made by K Products, so I have pretty high hopes for that one. Probably a handful of throwaways like that right there. This one is really cool. I don't know what that logo is, but it definitely has that vintage trucker hat style that I tend to look for. Made by Louisville Manufacturing. If anyone knows what that logo is, please let me know. But nonetheless, it's a cool hat with a cool patch. This is another good one, Prairie. It's got the concrete mixer patch on the front of it. I've seen actually one of these sell on eBay recently for like 46 bucks. There's a Tenaja Hills Training Center, like a Caterpillar hat. A lot more Taz stuff. There's Taz NASCAR, all-wheel drive, Marmon Harrington, Bauer Built. This looks like another Castaway right there. Another one right there. Another one of those builder's concrete hats. There's a Mac Tools Racing, Terex Advance, The Gauge Company. There's an older Cummins hat. There's the Cummins hat that I saw in the listing itself. There's a Mac Tools hat with a bunch more of the Taz pins on them. A lot of really cool stuff on there. I'm sure I'll just lot all these pins up just in like one listing or something. More builder's concrete. There's a Taz Chicago Bulls hat, a Taz Grouch hat, a Taz You Looking at Me. This one's really neat. Taz Tricky, kind of has that 80s hip-hop look to it. It says Looney Tunes on the back. This one still has the paper protector right in there, but it's all like actual Looney Tunes Warner Brothers stuff. That one's probably one of my favorites. Taz Chicago Cubs. There's a Napa camo hat. There's a lot more Taz stuff. DEA Diversion trucker cap. There's a Taz Indianapolis hat. There's another Taz hat. I don't know what that one is. There's the Looney Tunes seal and everything. Taz, and more Taz. There's one, it still has the tags on it, but I think it's, yeah, this one's actually missing the snapback on it. Monster Garage, that one's probably nothing. That looks like a Walmart hat or something. Some more Builder's Concrete. ACL, Advanced Concrete Limited. This one's probably a throwaway. That looks like a biker bandana thing. And then there's a Taz Do I Look Like a People Person hat. And then whatever this weird Taz thing is right here. But yeah, there's a big pile of them. And with those couple cool trucker hats plus all the Taz stuff, I mean, even throwing a handful away, if we'd average somewhere between like $8 and $10 a piece on these Taz hats, I think we did pretty well, considering we paid $87 for everything, and we have the Stetsons and the typewriter and the few odds and ends, including the inflatables. So yeah, definitely a good pickup, and I'm really excited to get through this stuff. So well, that pretty much does it for me. I'm gonna start working through some of this stuff. Definitely make sure you keep an eye on those local auctions because sometimes it's fun just to gamble a little bit and see what happens. I'm really happy with this pickup. So as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.